Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of keto, carnivore, and counting calories. I started my journey in August of 2019 and reached my goal in November of 2022. Now that I've reached my goal, I'm focusing on my health, both physical and mental. Thank you for watching. Happy Tuesday for me. And so I'm getting this ready for Wednesday. Happy Friday. Oh, this is your Friday. Hey, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Party time. Party in the house. Party in the house. Anyway, so we're going with my fave today because it's just quick and easy and the mood I'm in. So let me go on. Let's see. We're going to want some cumin, chili powder, ginger, some of this fajita seasoning. That looks good. Okay, where's my scale? Y'all, we can't do this without my scale. I found it. Ta-da! Alright, so now let's move my little jobber over here. Okay. So we are going to get us this, we're going to get this, and I'm going to go ahead and get my spoon ready so I don't forget that. Okay. And what I'm going to try to do is just put a dot. So, y'all, you know I forgot my apple for lunch today. Well, you may not know it if you didn't see yesterday's video, but I did. I was so traumatized. I was wandering around aimlessly, and my poor coworkers, I said, does anybody have an apple? And they're like, no. And I said, well, I didn't bring my apple and now I'm upset. And they're just like, why are you upset? Is it because you usually eat one or are you hungry? I said, no, I ain't hungry. I just want an apple because I always eat an apple every day. And so I said, hello, Sheldon, come on now. And so anyway, so they were making fun of me because I was stressed because I didn't have my apple. But I didn't have my apple, y'all. So tonight I looked over at my apples that I have over on the kitchen table. There's one, this poor thing over here, it had a big old bubble blister on it. And I'm like, well, it was one that I just bought this, what's today? Today is the 11th. I just bought it a couple days ago. Like this weekend, Saturday, and today's Wednesday. So yeah, so just whatever Tuesday minus Saturday is, that many days ago. And, so doggone, I was pretty brokenhearted. But anyway, so what I did was I cut it off, and then I cut it out. I cut it into bites. So that way, I'll put it in a Ziploc bag and take it with me. I know I'm being cheap, but that's all right. It's the kind of world we live in now, y'all. We got to be cheap now. We got to revert to the old people ways. We should be looking to our elders and asking them what they should do. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I haven't edited the full video, so I don't know if I told y'all or not. So in that video, so I'm gonna tell you, and if I already told you, just smile and nod, y'all. Just smile and nod. So I'm gonna talk while I build my taco salad. Anyway, my mama and her friends, my mom goes to something. No. My mom goes to something called Women Helping Women. And it's just single women or women that are widowed or some of them are married, but they're single, but they're just they just kind of get together and offer support to each other, and they have a nice little meal, nothing big, because a lot of the people live in a nursing home, and so anyway. Wait, peppers, hang on. So, pepper. So anyway, so she, so her, and different churches host it. Well, my mama's church is hosting it in August, I think she said. Mom, you correct me if I say the wrong information. But anyway, and so one of the ladies who helps Mom was talking to her daughter and her granddaughter. And she was like, what she was telling her, she's like, I don't know what theme we could do for August. And the granddaughter said back to school. And so they got to talking about it. Oh, hold on. Let me go see what Drama King is saying in there. I have no idea. Whatever it was, it's gone. It was gone by the time I get in there. I walked in there and he done hopped off and was over it. Whatever it was, he was over it. Like that was Jicama. Where's Jicama? 63. So anyway, so they got to talking about it. That lady and her granddaughter. And they were talking, I don't know how old the girl was, but they got to talking about it, and they were like, well, yeah, do a back to school thing. And so then Mom and them got to talking about sack lunches, because, you know, in my generation, we had the lunch boxes that were metal, and probably other generations, I don't know. But like, we didn't, you know, anyway, so they're going to do like a sack lunch for that day for all the ladies. And it's going to be like ham and cheese on bread. Well, that's fluffy. It sure is full there. But they're going to do ham and cheese. And they're going to, they didn't have potato chips back then in those days. So they're trying to make it a little more authentic for how it was whenever that generation took their lunches. So so they're gonna have that. They're gonna have like their sandwiches, and then I know she said a cookie and a couple of cookies and an apple, and then what else did she say they're gonna put in there? Candy bar and something else, but I don't remember what it was. But anyway, so they really are working to make it authentic to the kinds of things that her and the ladies there from their generation, what they would have taken back when they were going to school. So I just think that was just the cutest, funnest idea. So hang on. All right, 85. So yeah, so Mom and I have been talking about that, and I think that's a cute little idea. So all these little old ladies in their 70s, 80s, and 90s are going to be sitting there, and they're going to have a sack lunch, just like they took to school when they were little whippersnappers. And so then they're going to, you know, of course, then they'll talk about whatever topics they talk about. They've had somebody come in and talk about safety in the home, and, you know, because some of them are single and some of them are not, but things that they need to watch out for, lighting and making sure there's extra security systems around, like doors, like in a basement door, you'd want to hang a like a loud bell or something on that door, and something that's going to make a loud noise if somebody tries to break in. So anyway, so they've had people come and talk about that. They've fire and safety people come in. So it's just widows that are getting together, or single women that are getting together, and they're just getting to, you know, they're not stuck at their home, because like I said, a few of them come from, like, not like the nursing home where they're in a, you know, where they're in their bed all day, but the kind, some, you know, they have assisted living at nursing homes. So some of those people come too. So, but you know, when you're not a spring chicken anymore, you need to get out and do things, and it's just a good way for those ladies to get together. Hang on, I gotta find salsa. And why did I even bring that up? Lord, I don't know. I just think it's cute. I just think it's cute that that's going to be their theme. You know, 80 years old, and they're going to have a back-to-school theme. They ain't been back to school in a long time. But that's their theme. Yeah, so there is my taco salad. So, hey, I asked you all in my last... Well, I didn't ask you all. I brought it up in my last video, but I didn't specifically ask. Would you all want me, as I'm eating my meal, to tell you what the macros are for that specific meal? I am fortunate. Hang on. Apple. $1.95. I am fortunate that my app allows me to plug things in by meal, so I can look and see what my macros are for that specific meal. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know down in the comments, and I will for sure, if I can remember, do that. What is that? Oh, that's some seasoning. All right, so we've got our, I'm taking a couple of my flavor enhancers with me to work. So I got my taco bowl. I got my breakfast. This is our waffle with the piece of cheese here. Got in there. Got my apple, because I am not leaving that behind again. And my water and my spoon. And look at there. That's it, guys. We're all done. We're done. So, by the way, I'll show you which one and I'll tell you in just a second. That one is now wearing a collar. See that collar on him? Well, he has been pawing at the privacy fence between me and the neighbors. And so I do not want that to happen, because I don't want him going over and causing trouble. So years ago with my first set of dogs, I had my neighbors on the other side. They don't live there anymore, but they had chickens. Well, they didn't clip the wings, and so the chicken flopped over my fence. And so that dog, she killed a chicken a couple times because they didn't clip the wings, so they flopped over the fence. Well, it's a dog. A dog's gonna do what a dog's gonna do. And so anyway, then they were down to, I think, one chicken left. And the fence didn't come all the way to the ground. It was kind of like this. And so that dog crawled under and took the last chicken out. So anyway, so I have an underground electric fence for the dogs. Well, so that dog aged out of the system. And so she, so then I didn't need it for any of the other dogs. Well, then along come Callie, the one who I've got now. She escaped and ran off to the school because that fence, the new people moved in, and that fence was kind of bowed inward so she could fit under there. And so a couple times she ran off to the junior high and middle school to play with the kids at recess. So then she earned herself to wear that collar. So she never left the yard again after that. Well, now there is no crawling. There's no places that she could crawl through, and so she doesn't have to wear the collar anymore. Well, Big Man has earned himself the collar, and so what it is, it's an underground dog electric fence, and so it's the collar, and it's from the brand Invisible Fence. I had them come in and put it in, and so when they wear the collar, if they get, there's a certain radius, if they get close to it, it'll beep, 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 and it lets them know, we're going to beep and warn you, so get out of the zone or you're going to get shocked. Well, if they don't get out of the zone, it will shock them, and it will shock them pretty decent. If I felt like he had problems with it, like he was not, like he was still going too close to the fence, then I could call and have them turn up the shock power, but I don't know. We'll see. Today's day 2. But anyway, but I just don't want him digging under that fence. And because it's already, like, their yard's here and my yard's here. So there's already a slant. So any runoff from that, it's already lower ground. So even though, so they didn't put the fence in, it was the people before them put it in. And so the fence is a little high. And so there's not a gap per se under it, but there could be with several swipes of the paws. And so I don't want him to decide that's what he's going to do. They can dig in the middle of my yard all they want to. I've got all kinds of potholes in my yard where they're digging to China. And that's fine. They can do that all they want to. But I don't want them doing around the perimeter. And Sammy doesn't have a problem with it. Callie doesn't dig. Well, Callie digs, but she digs up against the house. So, yeah, so there's that. And Lou, oh, bless him. bless him. You know he ain't gonna do nothing that takes energy. He's just gonna go out there. He just goes and stretches out on that patio and just takes his little nap out in that sunshine. And but when he is on duty, he goes on duty in the living room. He's not on duty out in the backyard. I mean, I've seen him get the zoomies about 5 or 6 times, and he'll run to the end of the backyard and then back, and that's the equivalent of his zoomies. Meanwhile, the others will run. But anyway, so yeah, so big blonde boy has earned himself the electric fence collar. So yeah. But anyway, so that's what I know, and but he can go out, he can go into the whole yard. It's just right about this far from the fence is where it will kick in. So, all right, well, I love y'all, and I will see you in the morning for breakfast. Bye. We're out walking, guys. Where's she at? There she is. We're out walking. Didn't do a full hard walk, just a half walk. But we're doing it. We're moving. Before we have breakfast, I just want to take this minute to say thank you. Thank you all so much. Like I see my subscribers has gone up, and I think to myself, I've reached my goal. There's not things necessarily that people are learning from me anymore, since I am on a maintenance journey now. And now I know we are trying to lose these extra 10 vanity pounds, but it just blows my mind that you all are following me, and it blows my mind that you all are here and supporting me. I could not have reached this weight loss goal without you guys at all. I would not have been able to maintain this long without you guys. You guys, the things that you've shared with me over the years is amazing. You guys have so much knowledge in nutrition and foods and how to put things together. And, you know, even though some of them's like, oh, look at so-and-so on TikTok, or, oh, look how so-and-so makes this. And you know, just sharing with me, people that you follow and things that you've learned has been so amazing. And I feel truly blessed. Truly blessed that you all are here with me, and that we get to share back and forth in the comments. And I just wanted to say thank you, because I would not have gotten this far without each and every one of you. And so I just want to say thank you, because I know, and some of you all are in the background watching while you're getting ready, and some of y'all are introverts, and so you don't want to get out there and make comments or whatever. But I see you, and I appreciate you, and I just want to say thank you. So thank you guys so much for helping me in my journey and being a part of this, and for letting me come into your life. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing, and I just want to say thank you. Okay, it's eating time. We got our bag of cake. We made it savory today. So we use our Laughing Cow cheese wedge. Yeah. Everything but the bagel. So, that's my breakfast. I've got most of my coffee down, but I got about that much left. You know, my throat still hurts. It started yesterday morning. I woke up. It's like right about here. What it feels like, this is dumb and may not make sense, but it feels like somebody karate chopped my hyoid. I don't know. You know, I hate that. Ever since I lost weight, I feel every dadgum thing. I kind of missed the days when I was 340 pounds and didn't know if I was swollen, didn't know if I had an ache and pain, because I already hurt all the time anyway. I don't miss it, but sometimes it's kind of like, man, I hate being so in tune with my body. Because now I feel everything. It's like, oh, I got a little congestion in my chest. Oh, I got a little ache in my pinky toe. Man, it's rough. It's good. I know it's good. I ain't complaining, but I am complaining. Bye. And don't be saying, because I know how some of you people are, don't be saying it's because I take big bites, because I've been taking big bites since I was this tall. I know how folks are on there. Y'all be in them comments, oh, your throat hurts because you take big bites. No, it don't. I've been doing that since I was a little bitty fart. I know, you was about to type it. I know it. And you may have already typed it and hit send. Bye. Hello, it's lunchtime. And we've got my favorite taco salad, taco bowl, whatever you want to call it. And, yeah, it's going to be good in the neighborhood. We're eating good in the neighborhood. That poor apple. So when I got it, I had a little blister. You could tell it was like going bad. So I cut all the bad off. But if I get to eating on it and it's gross, I'll let you know. But this all looks good. I mean, a little bit brown because I cut it up last night. But, you know, sometimes you take a bite and you're like, that ain't good. Because I didn't try it last night. Anyway, so that's going to be my lunch. And I got to tell you, in the beginning of this video, when I was telling you about Baxter and the fence, I was laughing because, well, not then. After I started this video, it went back and edited the video from the day before. And I was saying the exact same thing. I wonder how often I repeat myself. You know, they always say whenever people get older, they repeat themselves because, you know, they forget what they say. I wonder how many times I've told y'all the same thing like 5 days in a row. Listen, it's all right. You just smile and nod. That's what I do when my mama tells me something 4 or 5 times. I just smile and nod and let her tell it. You just smile and let me tell the whatever story 20 times. And that's what you should do. And so that's that. I'm glad we have this understanding. All right, I'm watching you. I'm watching you, people. I'm watching you. Anyway, so that is my lunch, and I will see you at supper. Bye. Y'all, look at my bruise. I'm just like a little baby. This is spread out. Whenever I first got it, it was like puffed up. It's not puffed up now, but it was kind of puffed up a little bit, and it was smaller. So I went next door. You know, we got a doctor that works right next door to me. I'm like, is this something I need to worry about? And I was like, you know, I'm on Plavix. And he looked at it, he said, no. He said, if it gets bigger or built, you know, taller or big, you know, then yeah. But he said, for now, it looks good. I'm like, okay. It's kind of handy working next door office, like walk out my door and go into the next door. Hey, buddy, I got a question for you. Yeah. Anyway, it's very handy working next to a doctor, working side by side with the doctor. So supper tonight, this is the last one I have of this. This is that Vega Anna. I probably made this 2-3 months ago. It's just been in my freezer. It's a rutabaga, and I had some of my, I knew I put some butter on here, and some of that Crave seasoning. Got that. Now, I'll be careful with this because I got too much. I dumped the liquid back in the plate. This is cod. I'm going back to cod, you know. So, this is cod. So what I do with it is I do a little of oil, and then I add my seasonings and some Parmesan cheese, and then I cover it for 4 minutes with I add just a splash of liquid. Probably a little too much liquid. Listen, Linda. Cod's a heck of a lot better than salmon. Hang on. Cod is a heck of a lot better than salmon. Oh, my stars. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. This is better than salmon. I know it's not perfect, and it's not all the things that salmon is, but this I can tolerate much, much better. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I actually like this. Alright, so God changed it up on y'all. Tonight, we took our chicken and we added in, listen, y'all know I only know it in grams. Well, I think we could say this. So it's chicken, half of a serving of my Greek yogurt. I'll show you, hang on. Alright, so one serving of my yogurt is 2/3 cup. So half of a 2/3 cup. Don't be asking me. Don't be asking. So half of a 2/3 cup. I did, I don't know, let's see, 1 teaspoon, probably, I did 3 teaspoons of this, of mustard. And I did 2 tablespoons of this Vlasic no sugar added sweet relish. Then I added to my, wow, Little Richard. Yeah, buddy. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, baby. No, I don't know if that's his song. I can't remember what he sings. Anyway, but this is good. So I'm just eating it cold like a chicken salad. Make some faux bread. You could make one of them, instead of egg cake, you could make that egg cake and put this on that. And for dessert, the protein powder I have bought in the past, I don't have it. I'll editing Terry, put a picture of it right here, right there. That's the protein powder I usually get. The keto chow is a gift from a couple of people who follow me, and so that's what I'm using now. But this one right here is the one that I usually buy. So I wanted to make something and try it with that. So, and then one I buy is cookies and cream. I get it on Amazon, but they have it at Walmart, but just vanilla. So this, it's kind of watery because, yeah, I added a little bit too much liquid to it. But anyway, so it is 1/2 of a serving of protein powder and 1/2 cup of milk. Oh, and I tried cheesecake jello. Can't really taste it, to be honest. So I know it's like a stabilizer, but I can't really taste it. Maybe I'm gonna take another bite and see if maybe it's just me. I don't know. If I do, it's not strong. It's not strong cheesecakey flavor. But anyway, but I do taste the cookies and cream. The protein powder. So maybe later on I won't even have to add because that's 25 calories in that pudding. Anyway, so that's what I made that with: cookies and cream, iso pure, 0 carb protein powder, 1/2 cup of milk, and 1 serving, which is 7 grams of sugar-free cheesecake pudding. That was the recipe for this one. Yeah, so that's my supper. And I'm hungry. You remember this? Hungry Jack! Anybody remember that commercial? I'm not going to tell you what it's for. Put down in the comments what that commercial is. Hungry Jack! You tell me what that's for, because I remember that commercial from when I was a kid. All right, I love you guys, and I'm going to eat. Bye. Here's my macros for the day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget the like button, guys.